Good afternoon, everyone. It is a nice sunny day, 80 degrees in Florida. This is Coin Guy of Spring Hill. We're going to jump around a couple of topics. I'm going to read some articles I've gotten, some product that came in. We're going to do some education. I'm going to show you some ideas. Christmas is here. It's 20 days to Christmas, 21 days. So if you want things in quantity, we have tons of proof sets, mid sets. I'm going to jump around about a bunch of stuff. People know what fractional currency is. That's this kind of stuff. Now this was probably put together 70 years ago. It's a shame that they use this tape. This has got 149 on it. There's at least twice that here in value as far as fractional currency. It tells you about fractional currency, where they used to use them as shim plasters, almost to cover wounds and all kinds of stuff. There was a shortage of small denomination currency, and this is where you had 25 cents to use them for stamps, all different ones. There were 1 cent up to 65 cent, 75 cent fractional currency. And an article I just pulled is about all of the counterfeit stuff that's out there. You got to be careful. You know, some of them are like a store token. As a watchmaker, he stuck his thing on that. Be careful about the counterfeits. You could see the difference between the real one and the fake. This has a red seal. This doesn't have anything. At first glance, it looks like the real deal. The same with these. The difference, the brightness, the overprint isn't there. Look at the dullness, the big circle. I've had these. So this is a good piece that you pull and compare against the real, and the not real. But I saw this and I figured I'd pull it out. The red, see if there's no big, very faded. No, that ain't right.
Washington doesn't look real well on that one either. The details missing. Same here.
Part of Americana, fractional currency was there in the 1860s, 70s, probably right to maybe even the 1880s they were out here. But here's a real sheet of them. Some of them pretty worn, but this is the real. Here's that one we were talking about with the big circle.
Same with that one. Got the circle on it.
Go
back.
Yeah, right there.
So there, and then
there's the real one.
That's the version of it.
But this one that's got a whole bunch of pictures on it. 15 cents. Yeah. Now they got rid of paper money. I mean, they got rid of the penny. What a crazy world. I'm getting all kinds of people hyped up about the penny. I've talked to you about it. I talked to the people in the bank. The girl's telling me somebody wanted to order 10 boxes of the 25 pennies. You're not getting them. I don't think the mints even they're just not, the bank by me is not handling pennies anymore. They're done. They're done with pennies. Silver, there was a medieval hoard that was picked up in Sweden. Look at this stuff. That's cool stuff. You can still find it.
Ties to the Royal Church.
Yep.
Royalty or the church. Sorry. Messed with that. Always finding hoards somewhere.
The amount of silver and gold that's being purchased now. I was reading an article today about gold and how many times more silver is being used. We're the biggest consumer of silver in the world right now. It's like the U.S., is it on here? India's number 2. Germany is the 3rd. I mean, people are just sucking up silver and putting it away. We moved a lot of 90% today. Kind of surprising, but we moved quite a bit of 90%. Very little came in. I don't think this is one of those days where we sold 5 times what we bought. It usually has been the other way around. Their people are sucking it up. There's a lot of fear and concern. I talked to a number of people. You know,
Well, on that subject, Guy, talking about, you know, the gold and silver, yeah, it's being sucked up a lot. But right now, I mean, if you look at a lot of the dealers, or actually the wholesalers, a
Yeah.
lot of stuff now is becoming a negative premium.
yeah, we sold a bunch. Tara took a bunch down into Tampa. I mean, they're paying $4 to $5 back of melt. $5. I mean, so people call me and said, hey, I have a 100-ounce bar. What are you paying? Well, I don't have that many buyers for it, but right off the top, if I got to pull $500 off and I got to drive 80 miles to Tampa and back with them, so, you know, it's, what is my time worth? I'm not doing a, what are we talking about? You're talking about a $10,000 deal for $100? I'll stay home. I mean, so we got to have enough that's worth our while. And the day I called on Monday, they dropped the premium another $100 on a 100-ounce bar. So just as I've said before, and it's not a boo-hoo for us, it's just the way the world is. If you call me and you ask me how much the price of Silver Eagles are, and I tell you, well, I'm paying X amount of money, I have to look at like if I want to bail out of it. You got a monster box. Well, that's over $25,000. So I have to have room to give it, to sell it to somebody and make it worth my while. I mean, and that goes for all kinds of silver. You know, they're still not buying, a lot of them are still not buying sterling. That goes on, goes off. You almost don't know till you get there if they're going to buy it. I sell 90% at a discount. I sell $9.99 at melt. I'm selling Eagles for about $2 over. I didn't sell any Eagles today. I mean, it's who's buying. I guess Christmas isn't on their list for those kinds of things. I'm just giving you an overview on that. And then, as I said, then we go right into the Christmas season and ideas of what we have. We're going to give you a preview in a separate video tomorrow. We're going to give you a preview of our last whatnot for the year. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be about 35 lots. They start at $40. A lot of silver, some small gold, combinations. I doubled the amount of weight that we can mail, so there'll be extras. I'm going to push some things, throw in some extras just to move some product. Anything, Nate?
No, well, speaking of on the Christmas thing, what other stuff do you think in shop people would like for Christmas? What kind of, like, you speaking of, like, I know we have other stuff in bulk and other possibilities as well, right?
We have stuff like this. This is if you got a lot of grandchildren. Here you go. Here's a 100-piece bag of mixed dollars. They have a lot of character. They're from 1878 to 1935. This is a bag full of piece dollars. These will usually run higher grades. These will run up to AUs. So I sell this one price for the whole bag. And I say in store because if you got to ship this and insure it, I mean, these I sell at melt. That's for $4,400 for this bag. So you're looking at insurance, you're looking at credit cards. We'd have to talk about that. A credit card on this is $200. That's what I talk about. Shipping is $60, $70. So, you know, we got to work out a number. But I do have that. I have this. Here's something I picked up the other day. Here is the $10 goldback for Wyoming. And this is the alpha one. This is 2022. It's got the alpha symbol. $100. I mean, I've sold goldback for about 90. Here's the alpha one for Wyoming.
Now, the interesting thing, guys, a lot of these is the alpha numbers on these are in the beginning series. Matt was telling me about this. There's not as many of them as they do now. They produce now. So on the first couple states they first started with, they did not produce as many as they have. I think Florida's the first state they really kind of upped the number of the alpha ones that they did.
Yeah, we had quite a few of those. Yeah, I think I have one right up there.
Yeah.
Then they gave me a certified one because I'm very special, they said.
There it is right there.
But we have plenty of stuff for Christmas. Just call us, stop by. Other interesting items I picked up is stuff like this. This one we're going to, I think Nathan said we should put that on Whatnot.
So we'll tease you guys with this. This is probably going to end up on Whatnot. So it's a colorized Unzo.
Colorized with certificate. This is number 304-400. This is 2023. 1 ounce of silver. Here's something that people have asked about. Nobody pulled the trigger. They only made 55 of these. This is
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez, 1 of 55. I have room on that. 1 of 55. Kind of stuff for Christmas.
I believe he was a pitcher for
And it's signed.
Boston Red Sox. I believe so. At some point he was known for like the fastest pitch or something. I don't know. I don't watch baseball that much, but comment below what he was known for if anyone can please correct me because I'm not 100% sure. But it's officially signed by him.
But that's the, just to give you a couple of ideas, I'll show you the Whatnot a little later. My son, Brian, is over in St. Augustine, the Volton Company. He put out these boxes. He put together grab bag boxes. He sent me and my wife 2 apiece. I bought 2. Okay, so I don't know what's in them. These are random boxes, basically a gamble. I grabbed one that had some weight, like this one. This was the heaviest of the 6. The 4 he gave me for Christmas, I'm not going to open those because 2 of them for Susan, 2 of mine, I wait till Christmas. But we'll open these right now, see what's there.
So let's
He sells these for $100 a piece. It's like rolling the dice. They're $100 a piece. He told me that there are 39 pieces of 8. Different boxes have pieces of 8 in it. He calls them pillar dollars. I think they're pieces of 8. He's got one of them that has a 1 gram gold coin in there. He has a 5 ounce bar. He has various certified coins. There are $1 silver dollars, certified odds and ends. I don't know. I mean, this is the Volton Company. Mystery box, he calls it. I know he's already sold about half of them. There's 500.
So backstory is Brian came across a collection, basically decided it'd be easier than trying to break it piece by piece. He threw it all into a container, basically shuffled the container around, put them into these boxes for you.
How does employees do it?
And sell them for $100 a piece.
Now, there's a number of them that are definitely worth 100, probably 25% of them. I don't know. I don't know what's in them. We're going to find out in a minute.
And just kind of a
Disclaimer.
Depending on where you look on value of the coin varies. So there is a chance you might lose a few bucks. I'm just
But it's a gamble.
Be honest with you. It is kind of a.
I bought 4 lottery tickets the other day, shredded those.
They try to be as fair as possible with them, guys.
But you got something. You got something. And you're shooting, maybe you've got 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chance to get a single $100 coin. Or if there's a 500, you said there's 5 ounce coins in there. Well, 5 ounce silver today is almost $300. I'm going to open the heavy one.
Before Guy opens, let me just say, if you're interested, I will put right here in the video the website to go to. Don't call him, he said. The only way to get them is by going to the website. I will put the name of the website. If I say the name, you might do the opposite, and there's a reason why. Because a word that's part of the website is a word that you associate with something else. So I will leave the link to the website here. I'll leave it on here for a good long time. Pause the video, do what you need to do, copy the website address down, and you can get them from there. Like I said, Guy said, he's already sold half of them, if not more of the 500 of them.
That was as of yesterday night.
Yesterday, yeah.
That's when he sent me. He's sending me 6 of these overnight, and they came overnight. So I'm going to open up one right now. I do not know what's in these boxes. You have my word.
So to give you guys an idea, if you're interested in buying one, this is kind of like what you would get.
Or buy. I was going to buy. I was going to buy 3 of them or 4 of them because I like to spin the wheel sometime. But when he told me he's giving me 4, I only bought 2. Okay. I got football cards. Brian somebody, Eddie, here we go. Maybe you people know who that is. Got a whole bunch. Who's Bradley? No.
So Daryl Jack. These are probably from the collection he bought recently too.
He bought a big collection of sports cards. I like this box. I can reuse that. You know, I don't throw nothing
Did
out.
that come out of it?
That's a silver coin. This is 1932 Canada. This can go in my box. I get $3-4 for that alone. I have no idea what that's worth. But that's the game. I got a prestige set.
That's
Now, if you know these, this is one of the, well, this is not the first year. First year is a smaller. Now, this coin has $44 worth of silver in it. That's $44 worth of silver. This I give to the kids. I have about 100 of these. This is what I gave at the Great American Teach-In. This is over $50, this box. So you got 50. I don't know what those are worth.
we're not football player card people either. So
I got $1. I got a $half. I got foreign coins. I got German. I got pieces of mint sets. I got a silver quarter. So, give or take.
let's just kind of line these out to kind of give an idea of everything that was in there,
Yeah.
so people kind of get a gist idea here.
This is not much of anything.
That-
But this is about $60 alone. And I don't know what these are worth, so I'd have
So
to.
60 on that set. Then the quarter is,
This set's about 50.
yeah, so 50 quarters and
$10 in melt.
10 bucks, so that's 60. Another couple bucks there.
So maybe $65.
Plus the cards, whichever
cards.
cards are worth. We don't know.
So I don't know if they're worth 10 or 50. So, okay. So I lose maybe a couple of bucks. But it's the game we play.
So that's why you buy multiple. Oh,
Let's see how we do on another box.
here's a nice box. Keep the black. Keep the.
I like the box.
Yeah, we'll reuse that.
Okay, let's get this out of the way because maybe I need room for another box full.
I'll show you the box, guys. This has their logo on it.
Oh. What? No football cards?
Oh.
He packages them well, so you got, it's a Christmas gamble. It's a, you know, if people gamble on things, they like this, you know, I know they do it. I remember years ago, I'm talking a dozen years ago when I was next door, and they were selling all the sports cards. They had these cards out. Guys were coming in selling me scrap silver and gold so they could buy packages. They had these cards for the Indy 500 and the racers.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
What was Danielle, whatever the girl, the hot girl?
Danielle Patrick or something.
Yeah. They had her card where you get a little piece of her clothes or whatever. And they were selling, this is incredible, 5 cards were $525. He was limited to how many he could buy in a week. They were $525 a pack. I remember guys selling me a bunch of stuff, like $1,050 to buy 2 packs of cards. $1,050. They had 1 of 10. So this is a thing that people do all the time. So this is my first game at this. Let's see what we got here. Well, I got a certified coin. I got an 87. I got a certified dollar. What is this? Uh-oh. Winner. I'm a winner.
Oh,
I guess this means this is a premium one. So I got
a gold sticker with it. So the
this says $120 on it. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure.
pull out Gracie. Let's see. Let's
In a 63.
see what it goes for.
What year is this?
1887 plane.
87 plain. It's about $70. And then if it's certified, usually it'll have a slightly higher grade. Let's see where we are. Like I said, it's the roller. I know he said he put a diamond in one of them. He, I guess the Papa didn't get one of those. This is NGC.
63.
87. Yeah, it's about $70 for that. So now we just matched all the other stuff. And I got a bunch of odds and ends of foreign. 200 pesos. I'm not sure what that is. It's got a parrot on it, not an owl. Bunch of pennies. You know the cost of pennies now. Wheat pennies, I can use them all the time. That's what we got. Got a Canadian penny. That's the big one thing right there. So, overall, it could have been better, but it's the fun of the game. And that's a winner. Just to give you an idea, I got 4 more, and those I saved for Christmas. 2 of the wife's and 2 of mine. And we'll see what we have then.
So like I said, guys, if you're interested, I'll put the link to the website here in the video at the bottom. I'll leave it up for a few seconds, a long time. So either just pause and go or write it down so you know where to go. And I'll give you the information there instead of putting it down in the description. I know some people have a hard time figuring that out because they watch on TV. And I apologize, I still haven't figured out how to do it on a TV. I've reached out, bless you. I've reached out to YouTube for help on that sort of stuff, and they're going to get back to me. But it sounds like they basically want you to use a computer to get information out of the details and stuff like that. But if there's anyone that does watch it on TV and knows how to, let me know in the comments down below too. That'd be great. And I can share it with other people.
And like I said, that's something that he's doing over there. As I said, business has been busy. Christmas is here. If you need anything in quantity, we're going to show a video after this tomorrow probably. That's going to give you a preview of what's on Whatnot for Saturday. But if you need 10 proof sets or quantity, our website is not up right now. We got to get it redone. But we have plenty in quantity of proof sets, mint sets. If you need 100 proof pennies of modern dates or 100 proof nickels, I got rolls of certain dates of proof nickels. I got all kinds of odds and ends to fill in. Give us a call about that.
Let them know our schedule after Christmas. What happens?
We're going to be in the store until the 23rd. We're closed on Wednesdays, so we won't be here Christmas Eve. And then we're going to be away, and then we got to do inventory. If you own a business like ours, any kind of place has a lot of pieces, it takes a couple of days to do inventory. We either made our year or we didn't in the next 2 weeks. We already did, so I'll give you a heads up. But it's going to be, we'll be back open on January 2nd. We close that Tuesday the 23rd, and we'll be back on January 2nd. And we'll be talking again.
Like I said, guys, feel free to call us till then. If you want to purchase certain stuff you see in the videos, or if there's something you're looking for, always just give us a call. Like the guy said, the website's down right now. We're something I'll probably work on while we're got that break time. We'll see if I can get it back.
Like I said, the system out there is crazy. People are buying pennies galore. I just did a contract with a guy. I'm mailing out 110,000 pennies. 110,000. Don't call me. I got no more right now. I got to fulfill this contract. I got to put together what I can to take care of him. I'll see where all of this goes. God bless America, greatest country in the world. Good night.